Batman, Year 1, Frank Miller, author, David Mazzucchelli, illustrator, Richmond Lewis, color, Todd Klein, fonts. Introduction. If you associate Batman with the old TV series, where Adam West and Burt Ward are making greasy jokes and simultaneously beating up bad guys on the street as foreign stars Vincent Price and Cesar Romero, I hope this comic book will come as a surprise to you. To me, Batman has never been funny. When I was 8 years old, on the shelves of the supermarket, I picked out an 80-page issue of the comic book with this hero-staring character. The drawings were both striking and frightening at the same time. Gotham City looked like a strip of icy, bottomless, wind-beaten concrete wells, drenched with the cold sheen of the moon. The city's lights tried to reach the foot of the clouds, but burst into a damp white fog that spread below me. The echoes of the street came to me like a battered, overflowing grumble of sadness, monotonous and unchanging. Somewhere below, from the stone bottom of the red maze, came the quiet but clear sound of broken glass. It was as pleasing to the ear as the ringing of a clock. At this moment the clinking of the glass was drowned out by the sound of the security alarm. A Thompson machine gun ran out angrily in response. Someone's deranged laughter sounded wild and angry. The laughter was picked up by an endless echo. Suddenly, a shadow fell overhead. I felt the silent fluttering of wings. Blacker than the night sky a monster, a giant, a wind goggle, hunched over, sat on the edge of the roof, and lifted its head to catch the hushed sound of a scream. The moonlight fell on his back, over his broad, massive shoulders, slipping down to his neck, slid down his neck, and for a moment the sharp ear of a bat. The creature straightened, grew, its wings opened wide, and it suddenly darted downward. With its wings pressed against its body, it drew underneath a human silhouette beneath it. Gone. A huge shadow slid across the clouds, growing, trying to swallow up the buildings, dissolving in the fog. It disappeared among the clouds. Gone. That comic book cost 25 cents, but I bought it. Frank Miller, Los Angeles, 1988. He will become the greatest crime fighter the world has ever known. But it won't be easy. Part 1. Who I am, what I will become. 4th of January. Gotham City. Maybe that's all I deserve now. Maybe it's just my time in hell. 12 hours. For the last 5 hours my stomach has been trying to eat itself. Barbara has flown away. I don't care how much it costs. There are no trains to Gotham. In an airplane from above, you see all the streets and buildings. It's silly to think it's so civilized.
Our vacation to Gotham City is about to begin. Please return to your seats and set them in an upright position.
From there, it's clear concrete blocks and snowy roofs, and the work of people who died a generation ago. From here it looks like an achievement. I should have taken the train. I should have been closer. I got to see the enemy. Now, Barbara has her tests back. I only hate myself a little for hoping they are negative. This is no place to raise a family. A good book for a small donation. No, I guess not. Gordon! Lieutenant James Gordon! A kind book. Look at the illustration. Oh! Get lost, skinhead. I'm Flash, Lieutenant. Detective Flash. Commissioner Loeb sent me to make sure you didn't miss your meeting with him. I hope you don't mind if I call you Jimmy. Well, Good colors. Welcome to Gotham, Jimmy. It's not as bad as it looks, especially if you're a cop. Cops make it Gotham. Welcome home, Mr. Wayne.
What it's like to go back.
Your plans, Mr. Wayne?
Princess Caroline.
Are the rumors true?
The 25-year-old heir to Wayne's millions refused to comment on love rumors about his life or about his plans to return to Gotham after 20 years abroad. We will continue to update you on the life of Gotham's richest and most beautiful son.
Thanks, Jackie. Investigating the disappearance of key evidence, Assistant District Attorney Harvey Dent uncovers and armed a conspiracy against Police Commissioner Loeb.
You know, we all admire you, Lieutenant.
I will do my best, sir. I promise.
And we are a team. A team needs team spirit, doesn't it? Yes, you do. And your reports show that you know how it happens.
I know. I've made mistakes, sir. I'm grateful for this chance to prove myself.
There's one thing I can't resist, and that's smoking. What mistakes have you made, Lieutenant? You keep the media out of it. That's the basic bottom line, right? Yeah, that's right. I felt better clutching nicotine gum if I wasn't sniffing his eucalyptus cough pills.
I swear you won't worry about my honestly, Commissioner.
The last thought in my head, the last thought.
I was hoping you would feel better, Master Bruce.
Alfred, Wayne Manor, built by past generations as a fortress to protect the fading line of the royal family from the age of equality.
You should know how much you look like the Commissioner, Jimmy, and he'll be good to you. As long as you're good to him, you can count on it. I keep telling myself it was just idle talk. Then I told myself that I was doing it for Barbara. Floss, what is this? Nothing I can handle alone, Jimmy. Does Mother know you're here, Steve?
Oh man, don't do anything.
I continue to convince myself. This time, I said it's better to know all the facts than to knock another cop off his feet, especially in public. Floss trained as a Green Beret. I can tell he knows how to use his strengths. I watched and I didn't do anything, but I memorized every move. Until future times. Was this necessary? He had this little thing in his pocket. It's a comb, Floss. I'm only human, Jimmy. Tests. I've only seen negative ones. February 12th. The guys. They asked me to talk to you, Jimmy. Thought maybe I could put in a good word. Knowing how hard it is for you. They're worried about you. I'm touched, Floss. But right now, I'm worried about murder. Turn left. There's no holding back in our business if you don't learn to relax, Jimmy. I mean, we do things in our own way here in Gotham. Anyway, you came pretty tight to Morgan Street. I mean, you and the baby were going. Call me Lieutenant. Turn right from here. February 21st.
I'm not ready. I have knowledge, skills, but not methods. No, not yet. There are hundreds of methods, but something is missing. Something is wrong. I must wait. I must wait.
February 26th. So, Father Donnelly, he sleeps a 52 Gordon with a handshake. And Gordon, he looks like the hand is carrying a disease. Then he throws the 50 to the Padre's face, gives the team a 2-hour lecture, starts examining Shell. He's just not fit, Jill.
I had such high hopes for this guy.
I can take the guys. Together, keep him safe.
No, not while I'm in town. I've had enough blows like this. No, you wait until I leave for the conference in Washington. 2 weeks, Flas.
11 of March.
The motto purrs softly. You can't convince it to be silent. Everyone gathered at this point. Those present were kind enough to ask for my autograph. My alibi is issued. Bruce Wayne was spotted at the same hotel as a guest of the Hollywood sex bomb. This should provide a credible rumor to calculate my whereabouts for the next 4 hours. This is a reconnaissance mission. Until I know more, I must narrow the battles until I'm ready. My anonymity is an obvious priority. The murder of my parents is a matter of public record. All this requires a change in dress and appearance, and a simple, memorable, distracting detail.
I've asked to be subbed 4 times on this watch. Damn, Barbara needs me at night these days. Barbara and little James. Since I hope it's a boy, I really do. 4 times and no answer. I haven't made any friends in the department. Going to work, Lieutenant? I'm going to be late. Might even miss the whole night. The old trick, conversation distracting me. I guarantee for an attack from the back. I should check my military records. I can wield far worse weapons than this, but then it happened while. Somewhere in the middle of the beating they told me it was just warning. They reminded me that I had a pregnant wife. Toward the end, I heard a familiar chuckle. Plus,
12 blocks on foot to the enemy camp. It was educational. I looked like the thug from the Lasernex in Robinson Park. I went through requests and barely audible threats from the scumbags at Fingers Memorial. I crossed a field of shards of humanity that sleepily lay before the crowded Source mission. Finally, the worst of it all. The Eastern Fringe. It's hard to believe it's gotten any worse.
It's good to see you.
I doubt it. How old are you?
As young as you want to be.
Stupid bee, it's all wrong. Holly, you're doing it all wrong.
It's just like you said. Exactly like.
That's right, honey. But you have to choose your clients. Find out what they want from you. This guy's not.
Did I say that?
Do I smell a cop? That crazy bitch. She's an adult, man.
I'm not a cop. Believe me.
Are you still here? I told you to leave, Holly.
He did not say.
We'll talk about it later, sweetheart.
No, I think you're done with her. I was provoking him. I shouldn't have.
Man, you're pushing it. You're on edge. You're walking around with a fresh scar. That's right. Just tell me where, man.
Great. He can't be a cop. We already paid. Just some idiot wants him dead.
Selena, don't stop now.
Shut up, skunk. You know what I hate the most about men, skunk.
Please, Selena, tell me, why do you hate us so much? Oh, please,
Never met one.
say it again.
His eyes flicked from the girl to me. He turned around in a second. Cell of death. He is pretty fast. I didn't say he had a chance. But he is fast. It was too good for me. Better call it a day. He did. Never should have done that. I should have gotten out of here before I drew attention.
Come on, guys. I got him.
Very good, Bruce. You really put the fear of God into them.
Damn it. Nobody hurts Holly. It hurts. I bet he broke my wrist.
House. Created house here. Don't make excuses. You didn't control yourself. Another one. Jumped like a cat. Looks like she knows what she's doing. Be careful. That's good. She studied karate. But only karate. Oh no.
Freeze!
If I get caught, it's over.
Selena, get up! Selena!
Hey, he's not moving, man. He's almost dead.
A punctured artery, losing blood. Get up, before they...
Need a doctor. Maybe after we write it down.
No, you can't give them. You can't.
Cash? A couple of bucks. No ID. Look, man, he's gonna bleed all over the seat. We got to get him to the hospital. Look at this kid. I've driven thousands like him. Vagrants. Who needs them? If he dies, he...
You too. Stop the car. Get out.
What the hell? Don't cross him, kid. He's probably drugged up on something. You know?
I want you.
My god, he... No! Let go! Ah!
Fine. Only seconds left before the gas tank explodes. Siren. More police. The tank will explode before they get here. These people, they may have families left behind.
Smoke from a burning police car can be seen several blocks away. Two officers found unconscious, 30 feet away.
Do it. One way or another. Have to do it here. In the car. I hope I didn't make a fool of myself. By coming back here. Gone enough. Wrong night. Turn the key. Bruce. It's not hard. Just a little slippery.
They beat me so I wouldn't go to the hospital. You can't let Barbara see me like this.
Detective Laws? He's off duty, lieutenant. Probably playing poker uptown with the boys.
By the boys. Maniac. Almost kill me. Must arrest the clown. No need to feel sorry for the Porsche.
God. Fear of God.
That's Bruce Wayne's car? What's wrong with it? Cocaine. Rich people take cocaine. I've seen them.
Fear. I made them afraid.
The Porsche maneuver gave me enough adrenaline for a trip to buy rich. The beating began to take its toll, and my back almost melted when Wilson said bye to the guys. Of course, Wilson left first. Doesn't want to make his wife wait too long for him. And he'll still get to see his girlfriend tonight. 12 minutes later, Stanson came out, bent over as if he were saving his wife. Then Rennie, I let them both go home. Finally. Floss. Staggering, he went to the parked car and climbed in. He didn't on the second try. I heard the sound of his engine and followed him. He almost hit the mailbox before he remembered to turn on his headlights. I didn't turn mine on and followed him. When the house disappeared after 3 minutes, I pulled up alongside him and bumped his wheels. His speed limit was 10 miles. Not fast enough to kill him when he hit the tree. I showed him my gun. He said my name and dropped his. He's tall. Trained Green Beret. It's been 15 years since I left the Green Berets. Even so, he deserves a level playing field. I didn't bash his schooling. I didn't smash his throat. I didn't break his ribs or punch him in the chest with my hand. I did so he wouldn't go to the hospital. I threw his gun into the woods. It should rust by morning. I stripped him naked and left him lying in his own handcuffs by the roadside. He'll never report it. Not Floss. He'll chalk the whole story up to teenage thugs and never think I did it. But he'll know, and he'll stay away from Barbara. Thank you, Floss. You showed me what it means to be a cop in Gotham City.
Father, I'm afraid I might die today. I try to be patient. I try to wait. But I know. How, Father? How do I do it? What do I use to make them afraid? If I ring this bell, Alfred will come. He can stop the bleeding in a moment. You are the gift to me, Father. I have my health. The family mansion stands above a huge cave that would make an excellent headquarters. Even a butler with knowledge of combat medicine. Yes, Father, I have everything but patience. I'd rather die than wait another hour. I've been waiting 18 years. 18 years since then. Since the time of Zorro. The sign of Zorro from the walk that night, and a frightened man with burning eyes and voice like broken glass. Since then all feeling has left my eyes. Without warning, she came, breaking a window in your studio. And mine. I've seen her before, somewhere. She frightened me, the boy. Scared me. Yes, Father, I must become a bat.